This is another thing of importance. It's not even safe for me to be out in the yard too much here. People have shot at me in the yard. People have tried to sneak up on me in the yard. My mother had guidelines and documents to say if it was an endangerment situation, I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. You know that? Now, Treasury Department, Supreme Court, how long have you known of this type of endangerment? People are endangering my life by not allowing me to go to my mother and father's mansions. At least in Los Angeles and California, I was able to go out and not have to worry about somebody trying to murder me everywhere I go. And people sneaking up on me on jobs. My parents made trust funds for me. Plus the lawsuits of people trying to run me out of California, physically assaulting me, people trying to murder me. And obviously they were tied in with these people in Indiana that kidnapped me. Where's my lawsuit monies? And hello, UCLA, how you guys doing? And hello, Indiana University and other universities. The satellite man's still burning my face and teeth. It takes a long time to heal. And my mother and father had treasury documents that said if anybody caused me any damage, they have to get sued. I'm talking about the satellite controllers of the government, man. They have to get sued every single day until it completely heals. Completely. So in reference to the information of the satellite controller and the government, man, that's damaged my teeth. They're trying to make somebody damaged goods all the time with their fucking satellite. Why are you burning my mouth and teeth, government, man? You're Fatal Attraction. You're Psycho, man. You need to get prosecuted no matter fucking what. Whoever you are, satellite man. And they just hit me in between the front teeth right here. You didn't see that, did you? But that's what they just did. And that is physical assault. They must get charged with hidden and invisible attack or ghost attacking with satellites. These satellite controllers that have been burning my face and teeth. And these people that's been hitting me in the face and hitting me in the nose and the eyes. They must get prosecuted. And the satellite controller that's been burning my penis. They've tried to cause skin discoloration on my penis and balls. Or genitals. They're violating my skin color. They're violating my race and religion. My mother even had a skin color chart that the Treasury should have a copy of, and the modeling industry does too, in reference to what my skin color is. It says on those Treasury documents, if my skin color doesn't match that chart, all the time, it is attempted murder against the government. Unless I was performing as an artist of a different skin color or whatever in a movie or a TV show. So, this is very important in reference to the crimes of government. The activity of their people feeding off of the supplies in America, like the government was aiding and abetting their illegal people. This country is not responsible for these people's actions, meaning like the farms of this country. These people was trying to eat and trying to steal the supplies of this country and feeding and living off of the supplies of this country while they were trying to murder Americans. That's treason. It's illegal for the Treasury to be funding these political parties that have an agenda of murdering rich and famous people is what these people have in their agenda. These people have tried to steal my mother and father's estates, and these people was eating at my mother and father's restaurants. These people was trying to steal my mother and father's estates, and they were using the media companies that I'm the owner of that my parents gave to me, which I am the owner of. That is treason. Meaning there was people at the companies that was allowing these people to advertise themselves on my father's media network while these people was trying to murder me. And some of those people was involved in the murder of my parents. That is treason. Those people must be prosecuted through the courts. It's like this person that's been stealing my postal mail, stealing monies that people have tried to send to me, or lawsuit monies. Which bank in Indiana did that person cash checks at when they have stolen checks that had been sent to me? What places has that person used a stolen credit card? That American Express, I don't know if they sent me one, or my mother and father's companies had tried to send to me a corporate credit card. It only takes 15 seconds or something to track down a credit card at any place in this city or any place in this country. So don't play you don't know which people stole credit cards that my parents or my mother had sent to me, or the companies that my mother and father had tried to send to me. It takes less than 15 seconds to track down a transaction at any location in this country. So don't act like you don't know which person stole the credit cards that I was supposed to have received. They know which people, don't they? Why aren't those people arrested? These people are holding me hostage, stealing my monies and stealing from my parents is what these people have been doing, which my parents gave me the estates when they were both alive. And this government man is trying to steal everything. That's brutality of government, crimes of government, even when there's documents that say that my parents had been murdered by government. And government was irresponsible in the guidelines of government back then. And the protection laws, the protection of my parents. And my protection. I was named in those court cases against the government. When the government had tried to murder my parents, they tried to murder me too, is what these government people did. Then you had allowed other people to try to claim that you thought, or they thought I was their child, and they tried to rape me and tried to murder me and tried to mutilate my face and teeth? No. Sticking with the facts, man. World protocols in the media. It's there for a lot of reasons, so the government can't forge documents. So nobody can steal my identity. So nobody can steal videos or movies or TV shows that I was in. So they couldn't use impersonators to steal my wealth. So they couldn't use people to go into banks to cash checks or to steal monies from me. Real protocols in the media in all 50 states for a lot of reasons. So these people could not go around stealing credit cards that I was supposed to have received from my mother and father's companies. So why isn't law enforcement arresting those people? When a transaction is made on a debit card or a credit card, it only takes a matter of seconds to locate it. You can even locate it on Google Maps when a transaction is made. The World Bank knows that, don't you? The Swiss banks know that. A lot of other banks know that too, right? And, I went to the bank with my identification, the Mark Ray driver's license that these people have been forcing me to use. And I even showed my driver's license at the bank. And I asked them if they had any accounts that my mother had opened up for me, or if anybody had deposited or opened up an account for me. They always said no, they never saw nothing. They never found anything. They never saw anything.